But every now and then I'm stopped and asked the question, how do we as Lions clubs attract new members? And I think this is a very difficult question. It's probably more so in a city than a small community, but the same issues are there. How do we get what we do out in the public? I would recommend you use your website, your Facebook. If you have a weekly newspaper, they seem to be more proactive to pictures being sent to them and articles written about you. We've been doing it in Bell River, and we actually have an article that comes out called the Lions Corner, which I help with. And that way we get the news out to the community. Another way perhaps is to invite someone to your club meetings that has done something for you. I don't know, collect used eyeglasses. Local Lions Club that I just visited did this. They invited the person that had collected quite a few to their dinner meeting as a thank you. And by the time I gave my Go Team Lions speech, she was amazed at what our Lions organization does as a whole and could not believe it. So cross our fingers, this could be a potential new Lions member for that club. But again, everyone asks me, why should anyone join a Lions club? Lions are usually people from your own communities. They are full of bright ideas how to tackle local community issues. For more than 100 years, this has defined the way Lions serve in their local communities. The 21st century has produced an astounding amount of innovation, changing how humans interact with each other and with the world at large. From smartphones to self-driving cars, we have become accustomed to advancements in technology, offering to make our lives just a little bit easier, a little bit better, and more connected. However, not every problem can be solved with a gadget. While technology is addressing most of the world's pressing issues, there are age-old problems that require each and every one of us to roll up our sleeves and get to work. This is where we as Lions thrive. Now more than ever, the world needs kind, inspired people, willing and ready to do the work others will not do. You can't get very far until you start doing something for somebody else. This is a quote by Melvin Jones. As we go into our 101st year of Lionism, we not only look back, but we also look to the future to develop projects that will serve our communities. This year, our International President, Dr. Naresh Agarwal's theme is We Serve. He selected this theme because it defines who we are. He goes on to say it is the very reason to exist as a global service organization. But your club's been doing that. The projects you've taken on in this community, you help out with the Strathroy Caradoc Cruisers Night was set up and take down. You have a tree lighting ceremony where you serve free hot chocolate and candy. You assist local families with Christmas. You create book bags to encourage parents to read to their children. That would be one of my favorite charities. All of these projects can only contribute more to the new service framework that was launched at this year's International Convention in Chicago. But what exactly is service? Service is a project the club takes on that will not make the club any money. Lions International came up with 5 service areas to try and concentrate on. Diabetes. Your own club participated in our November cabinet meeting where the parade of checks for diabetes was hosted. And this year at our District A1 convention at 4 Point Sheraton in London, we are doing a Fill the Bus event for diabetes. Bring all your used clothing, small household items, bring them to convention. If you're not going to convention, hook up with someone that is and take them. And all these items will be weighed and monitored by diabetes, and all the proceeds are going to go towards diabetes. Childhood cancer. Contact a local hospital in your area and provide craft materials, puzzles, and games that children can do while they're attending treatment. Or prepare meals for the families, because they have to take these children to treatment. Environment, plant trees, which your club has already done. Or recycle printer cartridges, and you're doing that also. Hunger, bring a canned food item to your next dinner meeting and donate them to the local food bank. Vision, collect used eyeglasses. Your club's already doing that. And because of all your service hours, we reached a milestone. On January the 24th of this year, Lions clubs around the world doubled our service goal by reaching 200 million people served. Keep up this great work and keep counting those service hours. But we can also help worldwide by donating to Lions Club's International Foundation, which is at present celebrating 50 years of service. Would you like to take that, June, look at it and pass it down? Alma, same thing. Here you will see a picture of a lion. She's from Santa Rosa, California. Sorry, I always break up about this. All that's left of her home after the wildfires went through Santa Rosa, California is her mailbox, where she still receives bills, and her chimney. When she was asked to evacuate, she had 5 minutes. By this time, the hydro had been totally cut off. She grabbed a bag, hoping that was the bag with her personal identification in it. She got to the evacuation center. She looked in the bag. It wasn't her personal identification. It was her husband's, who had just passed away 2 months previous. 10 days later, when this article was written, she still had no identification. But with the help of Lions Clubs International Foundation, a US $100,000 grant was awarded to Santa Rosa to start to rebuild. These types of grants are usually awarded within 48 hours when a catastrophe strikes. So Lions are out there to hand out such items as needed, such as supplies, blankets, shelters, or just clearing up debris and otherwise helping victims survive shock and loss and hopefully regain their independence. When Hurricane Harvey hit the state of Texas, LCIF awarded 4 US $100,000 grants. When Puerto Rico was hit, a US $100,000 grant was awarded there. But how do we as Canadians benefit from this? Well, in our own multiple, which is the province of Ontario, monies have been awarded in US funds, and remember this, it's not Canadian, it's US funds, so we're gaining big time here. $10,000 to Minden, Ontario last year when the spring flooding occurred. We have several hospitals that received money for equipment, such as the Peterborough Regional Health Hospital, $68,000. Lions Quest grants have been received for $25,000 and for $10,000 for 2 districts to help build that program up. $36,000 to the Oakville Trafalgar Memorial Hospital. Lions Camp Rwanda received $22,000 to rebuild their cabins. And just recently, $10,000 for the flooding in Brantford. This is also a great way to honor a member of your own club with a well-deserved Melvin Jones Award. But we in Canada have our own Lions Club, a Lions of Canada Foundation, and it was registered in 2011 as a charitable organization. This is why any of us who are Canadians can donate to this and be provided with a receipt that is recognized by the great Canada Revenue Agency in the sky. All funds received are property of LCIF and they're dispersed as LCIF deems. Pending on the books right now is a US $50,000 grant to Fort McMurray Fire Disaster Fund. This is in addition to the original US $100,000 grant. As you are participating in all of these, your club can easily qualify for the Club Excellence Award. The requirements are simple. 3 service activities. You're doing them already. Donate to LCIF even if it's only $1. Your club has a net increase of 1 member. You've got more than that this year. Well done. You keep the members and public aware of your activities via web pages, Facebook, and the famous newsletter. My gosh, that is quite an enterprise. Have proper club elections, and the club officers are either trained online or at a scheduled training by our district. The club meets and reports on monthly service activities, and between Lionberry and Lion Sharon, that My LCI website, I see all the reports there. Well done. You're keeping it right up to date. And at the end of the year, you don't even owe $1 to LCAF. And I think, Mariette, you're the treasurer, and you're making sure that's done. So you're all good. Before I close and ask for questions, I have a few things I'd like to do. I wasn't here for the induction of some of your new members, but I would like to congratulate them and give them a little token of my appreciation. Heidi is over there. See how I dance around the room. Congratulations and welcome to District Day. Thank you. And your sponsor is Marlene.
Do you remember?
No, because I stood in for her. Thank you for sponsoring me.
She doesn't remember at all.
Gary is here.
No.
Oh, not the Gary.
Oh, Gary Shackle, yes.
No.
Gary's not here. Sponsor Gary, can you make sure he gets this envelope?
Okay.
That goes in it. And this is for you.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you for sponsoring a new member. Susan? Hunter. That's me. That's you?
That's you.
Thank you for becoming a new member. And your sponsor is Jean Lawton. Thank you for sponsoring someone. Tanya, thank you for coming back to Lionism. And I understand Sean will be coming back.
The beginnings of peer pressure. Oh my goodness.
Get out of the door.
I signed up.
Thank you for
He's
coming
already
back.
Already paid his dues,
Sean?
by the way.
Oh my gosh.
What's okay. Inside the envelopes, for all that wonders, is a welcome letter from me. And the second piece of paper is what we call the Governor's Achievement Award. There are 10 easy steps for the new members to complete within a year of them becoming a member. Just let me know when they've been completed, and you'll get a token of the Governor's appreciation.
Email me the criteria.
Okay, I'll send you that too.
I didn't get one.
It's something that's been on the back burner for years, but no one ever fulfilled or came through with it, so I decided to resurrect it from the pile. And your club is one of 7 clubs in our entire district, and there's only 41, that achieved in 2016-2017 the Club Excellence Award. And I wish to congratulate you on this. Here is a banner patch for your banner. Hey, another one! And because it was during the presidency of this young lady beside me, she gets a lovely pin to wear on her lapel.
Oh, thank you.
Okay?
She hasn't got them all on.
And 2 more things I want to do. I have some service awards to give out. Lions Clubs International recognizes the anniversaries of members, just like each and every one of you, because they're a reminder of the milestones in our lives. They give us the opportunity to celebrate, commemorate, and reflect on the power of we and what we can accomplish together to make the world a better place. And I would like to congratulate Lion Ed on 25 years as a Lion. Or now?
Let's do it now.
Let's do it now. You come to the front end. Come this way.
Always wanted to be a lion.
And the second one is to Lion Mariette. 20 years of service.
She's gonna be walking like this.
Put them on her shoes next.
Thank you.
And before I sit down, I'm going to tell you a little about, a bit about the upcoming convention at 4 Point Sheraton in London. It's going to occur on April 13, 14, 15. Friday night is teamwork night. You wear your favorite team jersey, i.e. number 27, Toronto Maple Leafs, Frank Mahovolich. And we'll have opening ceremonies in the parade of banners. This year, do not bring your stand or pole. We are going to parade the banners in, and we've got special hooks. We're going to hook from these little strut things here and hang them all up. We're all in one end of the hotel so they can hang all weekend. Okay? Then, once opening ceremonies is done, you will adjourn and go to hospitality rooms, and each hospitality room should be decorated as a tailgate party to keep up with the teamwork theme. Saturday, we have our little cabinet meeting, which will be quick and short if I have anything to say about it.
No report, Joyce.
And for lunch, there'll be lunch if anyone's bought a lunch ticket. The guest speaker at lunch this year will be my aunt, who is a literacy expert, and she won the Queen's Jubilee Award in 2013 for doing this. So she's going to give 5-minute kind of speech. We're going to do it like a reporter interview. I'll be the reporter, so I have to wear a reporter hat. But we'll try that. And then after lunch, we're going to have 4 breakout sessions. And we only plan for 4 because we want the maximum attendance we can get out of these. So they won't be repeated. So the first 2 will be meet the international guest and ask them whatever questions you feel like asking. The second one will be, so you want to be a leader, meaning you want to go on past president. What is there available? What training do I need? And that will be conducted by 2nd Vice District Governor Barb Tuxford, and with Zone 2 Chair Larry Batter helping her out. The next set of sessions will be, what is this? Now look at the look on it. What is Lions Foundation of Canada? What is Lions Clubs International? What is the hearing? What hearing? Why do we even have a committee for hearing? Why do we have a committee for vision? This will all be explained by our illustrious first Vice District Governor, Mary Mahovolich, and she'll be assisted by.
You ever wanted to know?
She'll be assisted by. She'll be assisted by Cabinet Secretary Diane Pigott. Diane Pigott at present is our multiple district A coordinator for the global service team. So she can assist Mary if there's any odd and weird questions that come out. Then we adjourn and we go to the banquet and blah blah. And then Sunday we're going to have the. I'm going to get this wrong, right? Yeah, it doesn't call that. Celebration of Life service, where we remember all the lions and lionesses have passed away. So if any of you have an excellent singing voice, we need your help at the volunteer family choir, of which I'm directing, only because I carry the handbooks.
The her book.
Yeah, the her books. Yeah, her books. And then we'll adjourn and announce who has won the position of District Governor, First Vice, and Second Vice. So please try and attend, as many that can. Come out and renew new friendships, find new ones, reacquaint you with lions you haven't seen in a year. It's going to be a fun time. Our special service event, and each district now is holding a service event at each convention. Our service event this year is Fill the Bus, and all the proceeds are going to diabetes. So bring your used clothing, bring your small household items. At Multiple District A in May, if you're going to St. Catharines, theirs is going to be vision. So bring the used eyeglasses, and we're going to sort them and categorize them so they're ready to go to third world countries. So international this year in Las Vegas. It is Bring a Book, and we're gonna pack backpacks for children to go back to school, and each child gets a brand new book in that backpack. So that's what we're doing. So it's all about service, and your club is doing very well with the service areas.
We try.
Now, I'll open the floor